Hello, this is Jerry Darby, and you're with, well, I have so many podcasts or Facebook Live sometimes, but I am a writer now, writing coach, and this is day 14 of my 30-day challenge to publish my book, get it done. I'm not concerned about publishing it, but I do want to complete it. And I gave myself 30 days, so I'm on day 14. And today's title is Fresh Start. You know, in other segments, I have talked about being in the zone. I have talked about being in the flow. And today I want to talk about a fresh start. Because what happens, you can get in the zone and you can get in the flow, and creativity will take on a life of its own. And it's where you're just steady flowing in creativity, where even when it's time to go to sleep, you're up like at 12 or 1 o'clock at night and you're tired, but you still want to get your ideals out. And I thank God for the Holy Spirit that I don't get stuck in the zone and I don't get stuck in the flow like I used to. It's like, go to bed. You're gonna work better after you get some sleep. So what I did this morning was I woke up an hour earlier. And I'm not like one of those morning people, and I did have to work today. But I woke up an hour earlier and I wrote for an hour, and it was just so refreshing. My mind was so fresh. You know, God says that we have new mercies every day. And so I just want to talk about the fresh start to you writers out there that get in the zone and you know you got to go to work the next day, but your creativity is flowing. And yeah, you know, the Lord will wake you up sometimes 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I can remember when I first started getting downloads of poetry. And what would happen, it would come like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning or any time during the day, and I was new to that level of creativity flowing, and so I always had a pencil and paper, because I wanted to capture every word. I didn't want anything to get lost. And so I can remember saying a prayer to the Lord, and I said, God, you know, I thank you for this creativity. I thank you for the poetry, but if you can give me a break, because I'm really tired of trying to write everything down. And you know what? The Lord gave me a break, and it was like, I don't know, it might have been like 10 years before I even got another poem, because he was doing something totally supernatural. Creativity is like a supernatural process. You know, the Bible tells us how God will just flood our minds with his thoughts and give us creative ideals and witty inventions. And that's what creativity is. It's a supernatural journey. So I don't say, God, give me a break anymore, but I do go to sleep and I go to bed and I refresh my body. And I understand that sometimes our thoughts, or the Lord can give us thoughts and ideals so fast that maybe you can't capture them all, but you capture what you can and you write down what you can. And so the title of my book that I'm working on is Say So, and it's really encouraging me to start decreeing more over my life, because you know how you go through these seasons where you're decreeing every day and you're declaring, you're driving down the street decreeing, you're waking up decreeing, and then all of a sudden you hit an impasse where you can't even get your mouth open. It's like it's stuck. And even when you do get your mouth open, you can't remember what to say. You know, Satan takes us through those seasons because he wants to shut our mouths at any and all costs, because he knows the power in our words, and he knows that we are created in the image of God. God is a creator, and we have that same creative ability within us. So thank you for joining Shamik, I think it is, I'm not sure, but thank you for joining. I appreciate you. So the name of my book is Say So, and I have with the 30-day challenge. I'm on day 14, so I have 16 more days, and I am making great progress. I'm really happy about it. And so I also want to share that I am a writing coach, and I'm going to start doing Author's chats with the people that I have helped to publish their books. And on Monday of next week, I will be interviewing Chaplain Deborah Templeton. She wrote an amazing book, and I'll be interviewing her, giving her opportunity to tell you more about her book. And also on October 19th, I'm offering a writing course for writers, for people that may find that writing a book is a little bit challenging, but you are willing to venture out into writing a magazine article. That's where I started, with writing magazine articles. And you know, you can produce some powerful things with just a few words. And so I'm going to be introducing that to writers. And for those that are authors already, it's a great way to promote your book. Because when you write an article, you can promote yourself, or you do a bio and you feature that you are an author, and you give the name of your book and where it's available. And that's a way to promote your book. So I'm excited about my journey, because I had laid aside working on my own books for season while I was helping other people to get published. But now I'm integrating the two, because you know, you lose joy when you're not doing your passion, and writing is my passion. And so I'm so honored to help other people to create and produce their books, but I'm going to continue to do that in the meanwhile. So I just want to say that my journey as a writer started when I had the courage to hear the voice of God, to obey the voice of God when He told me, start telling people that I am a writer now. And when I did that, the very next day, I stepped into a writing opportunity, and I have been writing and publishing ever since. And so that's my impartation to writers, is to stand up and decree and declare that I am a writer now. And in these daily posts that I'm doing about my writing journey, is helping to keep me accountable, because I feel like, oh my God, I don't went on Facebook, I don't told people I'm writing a book, so now I need to get busy and do it. So it's helping to keep me accountable, but along with that, I want to inspire those that have been sitting on their books, that have just lost a passion for their books. I want to speak a word of encouragement to you, to say, you can do it. You can do it, and it doesn't take as much as you imagine. You know, sometimes we feel like it's going to be too difficult, take too much time. I'm writing like 20, 30 minutes a day, sometimes an hour, but I'm going to get my book done in 30 days. And so I just want to say thank you for joining, whether live or on replay. I will be sharing the link for my it's going to be a Zoom course on October the 19th. I will be sharing the link in the comment section of this post. And you all have a great day. Happy writing if you're a writer.